Alright, so today what we have here is the Ugreen HiTune T2 true wireless earbuds. Yes, that is a bit of a tongue twister. HiTune T2. Yes, okay, we got that correct. So let's quickly unbox it and see how this thing actually sounds. Now, firstly, Ugreen, the packaging is really good. It's packaged in this really usual box, but what I'm interested here is actually at the back. So the gestures for all of the buttons, I would say the touch panel is located at the back here. So let's start off with that, why not, right? So you got a single tap on the left and right earbuds to play or pause your music, and then triple tap on the left earbud to go to the previous track, triple tap on the right side to go to the next track, and then double tapping on either side will go for volume instead. So that is pretty similar to the Studio Neo that we actually reviewed not too long ago. Check it out, top right corner there. And then you also got, of course, call functionality, not really gonna go through that. And then there's also one mode here to switch between normal and gaming mode. So quadruple tapping on either left or right side will do that instead, and then holding for 2 seconds will activate voice assistant. Okay, in terms of features, I would say it covers a lot of basics and also slightly more because of the gaming mode. Of course, we'll do that later as well. More than music, what do we have in terms of accessories? So opening up, okay, this is a really heavy booklet for all of the manual. Yes, it is literally a manual. So I'm gonna lock this back in, never gonna touch it again. In you go. And then accessories box. What do we have here? I would say it's pretty common kind of things. USB charging cable, of course, it's a Type-C. And that's it. Nothing else. The earbuds themselves though. Oh, that snap is satisfying. Okay, so it's using an open design and it has a really reminiscent design, I would say. You kind of really know where this design is coming from, but overall design looks good because outside here it's using a very nice matte finish for its white color, and it's just it's looking like an eggshell, a white eggshell, if that makes sense, because this thing is just, it's aesthetically pleasing. And one quick comparison in terms of aesthetics is the Oppo's Enco X. This thing has a glossy white finish like many other TWS earbuds, which I don't like because this kind of design gets hairline scratches very easily and also catches fingerprints like mad. So Ugreen, you did a good job in terms of aesthetics and also material finish, because this kind of matte white finish is looking very nice. So taking a look at this case right here, I would say it's pretty standard. You got the USB Type-C charging port at the bottom, and then at the back here you got the pairing button. So you need to open it up, hold the pairing button, and then you see the LED flashing at the top here. When it flashes between blue and white, that means it's in pairing mode. So you know what, let's pair it with the ROG Phone 5, because why not, it's just right behind me. Now our writer pointed out that this case, the hinge doesn't actually go all the way back at first, which is kind of weird to me because you have to go all the way back here, then push it a bit further so it will snap in place. Then it won't fall off, because if you don't snap it in place, then this thing is kind of, you see, you have to lock it in place. I would say the hinge is definitely a lot better than many other TWS out there in the market right now, but it can be improved because of this little snap here. I would say it's supposed to snap at that position on its own, but this is a pretty good compromise. Okay, now taking out the earbuds themselves, it looks pretty standard for this type of open style earbuds design. So as you can see here, this stem is pretty thick for the Ugreen HiTune T2, and also it's pretty standard other than that. So the touch panel is actually at the new Ugreen logo here. So let's wear it. I don't even see any proximity sensor. I would presume you have to play or pause the music manually on the phone, so let's try that out right now. And our writer here gave the highs, mids, and bass ratio a 4:4:2. So yeah, I kind of agree, because the highs and mids for this kind of classical music and also big band jazz that I'm always used to listening, they sound good on this type of open style earbuds, particularly the HiTune T2. Bass, because you don't have a seal around the ear, then the bass will definitely leak out to everywhere, so you won't feel the bass punch in it. Yeah, definitely no punch in terms of the bass, but overall I would say it's pretty good. Now, in terms of features other than the touch controls as shown at the back of this box here, these touch controls actually work really well, by the way. If I tap on either side, the earbud definitely doesn't move. So maybe that's an advantage for having this kind of big stem for the earbuds. And also, before we forget, we need to also do some audio tests, because the Ugreen HiTune T2 does come with normal mode and also gaming mode. So here's a really quick and dirty way of testing the audio latency of earbuds. I'm just gonna screen record and then use the microphone and record the audio as a feedback loop kind of thing. While this part of the video really doesn't show the latency that well, but I can assure you the latency is still there despite it using normal mode or gaming mode. Now, there's also microphone at the bottom of this earbud right here. I have not tested it out before filming this video, which in hindsight I should have, but here's a sample. Here's the microphone of the Ugreen HiTune T2 actually sounds like. And yeah, that's it. This is the HiTune T2 from Ugreen. I would say it's pretty nice, especially in terms of design for the case. Earbuds themselves, I would say pretty functional. And also the price. This thing is priced at, well, it fluctuates a lot. Sometimes I see it like 120 something, sometimes it's at 140 something, but it is definitely below 150 ringgit, which I think is a pretty okay price for what it's asking. You do have to keep in mind that this kind of open style earbuds don't really have that much bass, so if you're okay with that, then yeah, the HiTune T2 is pretty good. So that's it. That's all we have to share with you about the new Ugreen HiTune T2. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Does this not look like an egg?